Welcome to the new century for the Indian Empire as we have reached the Mediterranean coast after winning the recent invasion of Syria, but we didn't get all of Syria, as the Sultanate remains, as he still holds a couple of counties, but we do have at least a few of their holdings. Mainly consisted of a monk of somebody else. Mosque, easy for me to say. I'll have to revoke these two and I'll give it to him. All Syrian lands would be given. Just only the landed ones, and then I'll give him this till he figures out what to do with them. Slow down. Here, you're a Buddhist. Here's the temple. And figure out what you're going to do with it. As we'll be building more ships. Mares are fine. Yeah, more ships are needed. As we can raise about 35, which means we can only send a small amount of troops. If we were to help, I don't know, Buddhist Serbia or other countries. Too far away to help out the Hindus from up there, but Jiminy, Chris, this is huge war. I mean, it's not a crusade. How did they get so... Oh, wait a minute. Tribal. Sweden. Yeah, they're tribal. That's the reason why they have so many vassals. I thought it was all the countries. No. That's just... But there's another empire out there that wants to be as strong as I. And that's Francia, which is going to be the main European superpower there. Because the Latin Empire ain't nothing. At least in my eyes. But now there's a big up-and-comer in Greece. Which is in fact Greece, Africa, Anatolia, and Sicily. Buddhist Serbia stands alone. In which I think, for future generations, I think we should just drop Hinduism in favor of Buddhism. Matter of fact, this century for India is going to be mainly a Buddhist century. As we would be helping out the nomads on whatever they need, including Serbia, wherever they need help. But they're doing alright right now. And plus they're backed by the Kagan. So they should be alright. Very well. And also I thought of another wonder to be building. Since I said that this century would be the Buddhist century, I think we should build a great Buddhist temple, just like we built the great Hindu temple many centuries ago. But question is, where? Like, what's the safest place? Like, I'm thinking maybe in Persia? Because there hasn't been much raids there. At least I could tell. Or hell, maybe even down in Damascus, even though that would be a precarious position, because, you know, the other enemy holdings from the Empire of Chaldea, they hold the region. That's precarious at best. Stop that peasant revolt. Because, you know, they're trying to get this piece of county that we're helping out on. Gotcha. I only care about this shipyard because we're building another for them on their newest temple. Yeah, the Knights of Lesbos just lost their land. But if we try to kick them out of the land, kick them out of India, Empire of India, then we would be asking for trouble from their defensive pact. Guess my sister's alright with me these days. You know, she's a devout Hindu. And there's this niece I'm raising. And there's my son, Anadicha. Serbia's doing alright. And Buddhist Serbia's at war, and the Republic of Ragusa's gone Buddhist. But is it just all their patricians? They're still Orthodox, this one family. The other family's Orthodox. The other one's still Orthodox. And finally, Buddhist. Okay. So there is two Buddhist patrician families. Yes. And there is still Orthodox. And heir to the Republic. Now Serbia is on a defense. A Kagan of who? Oh, that's you. You ain't much, but whatever counts. They're not strong enough to take him on, but again, do send more money. Hey, wait a minute. Since he has a weapon, I'll give him this armor. I forgot I still have that piece of armor that I never use because I have a higher level armor. He's gonna need that. It's basic stuff, you know. Just something for the war effort. As we want to continue the continuance of the existence of Buddhist Serbia. Whoop. They're going to be our only European ally there. Yeah, why not? Because I ain't never going to get married anyhow. It's finished. Now one more holding, feature I mean, and I said great roads. This grand construction of province has led to many well-connected roads being made in the realm. That's local movement speed, which kind of makes me wonder, is it just for that particular county, or is it all of us? I mean, that I never really know. But just screw it, I'll just build it and we'll think of some other one, something else. Just wait until future rulers become Buddhists. Hinduism had its role in expanding, but now it's, as I said, soon this century will be the Buddhist century. It's Buddhism that will play the importance of Indian politics, as well as out west. They got mercenaries to back them up again. in which I would love to intervene one day. Let me see. Perform scribe. I want to know what will happen to me. I see a storm. I can almost hear it. Oh, it is actually raining, but I still see a thunderstorm. Marvelous! This is a good omen. Damn right it is. Just one thing to note. It's going to take us a long time for that threat level to go down. Hell, it'll probably take another 15 years or so. Then again, I don't know how long exactly is 175 months. If you've got a very good chancellor with a very good diplomacy skill to make that threat level go down fast. So, that knows it. As I said, stay strong, Serbia. We will help you out one day on your future needs. Khorasani Holy War for Kurdistan. Just this part. Here. See if I can get an epiphany out of that. Find a hermetic text. Wherever the heck that is. And Kutal. Oh, I know where that is. Sogdiano region. There you go. Now you get good intrigue device. Easy for me to say. The Holy War for Ragusa. Oh, live nearby. I inherited the Raj of Khuzestan. Oh, you're right. That was the old viceroyalty. But that's part of Persia. Maharani, the land's yours. Oh, and she's born slow. That can't be good. And this one, although beautiful, but she's inbred. Yeah. Inbred. What the? Rabies. My goodness. Now my sister is there again, but now she's stressed just like me. Probably she was keeping to the philosophy she follows along. Having these visions again. Oh, she got rid of stress. Probably good husband or something. Please remember. Please remember nothing. Look, I feel like I've done it all. All I can say is, screw it. I'm gonna go this route again. If I get depressed, I may kill myself. You know, just like... hang on. He's always hard at work researching, bubbling cauldrons, colorful exotic herbs, sharp and glistening tools, and all manner of other interesting things to build a study. It is all rather intriguing. Perhaps I could learn something if I were to join him for a while. Join my Zoroastrian friend in his lab. Sure. Days have passed to observe and study Wakata, but after but a few days, I am the one teaching him what to do. He doesn't seem upset. He seems rather overjoyed able to work with someone with matching intellect. It doesn't take long before I manage to brew a surprising invigoration potion. And that taste was divine. Okay, that adds a little bit of health. And adds a bit of fertility, even though I don't want to have children. My sister's got that covered. As well as my nieces. Uh-huh. Shipyard. Again, need more ships. I will build you another holding. Give it another city. And then once that city's done, I'll give it to you. Why are you called Prince? Roger. Oh, because of that. I see. More ships to be built for the future Indian Mediterranean fleet. Which I never thought I would call it that. And I guess whenever we come to Serbia or other places as a Buddhist, then maybe we would call ourselves the Indian Expeditionary Force. And we've gone to places where we'd never gone before. But I've been a Taoist a long time, and I will die a Taoist. I thought about considering going back to Hindu or whatnot, but no reason. But remember, she's the and I thought, oh, and she follows the Charvaka philosophy now. Wonder if oh, they definitely want to get rid of her. Well, since there is assassination plot back against her, remember, if I kill her, then Narani becomes the new heir, in which I imagine her going to the route of Marshall. As I said, she's going to be more from military affairs and I talk about Buddhism a lot, and I think she would be the first female Buddhist ruler of India. It's in the works. So okay, that's it. Put her down. Remember, she attempted to murder me. Actually, no need for an assassination plot. I cannot believe I'm going to do this. So you could say, yeah, it's going to be on me. This is the payback one has been waiting for. So I accept my invitation to meet in seclusion in the vineyard of the glorious garden of Thana. After some time talking, I get my dagger out and try to stab her in the heart. I have much better combat skill than her. Plus, she's a drunk. She wouldn't even see it coming. Never thought I'm going to do this, but as the dagger's going for her heart, she raises her arm and misses my mark, then she just runs away. Now I have to deal with the consequence. That's not what was supposed to happen. Okay, this time for real. Just kill her off. One would think, oh, just put a bounty on her, that's the easiest thing in the world. But you know what, just put both. Whatever gets her first. Remember, she attempted to murder me long ago. I tolerated then, but I don't tolerate it now. Many will back the plot. So whatever's gonna get her first. That's all I gotta say. My friend Zhao, the Zhao Ji, who is a Greek Sunni. He was originally Chinese, but he turned Greek. Unless we took over some of the lands where Greeks might have lived there prior, and they were already Muslims. Guess that's probably how he got there, rather than through, you know, wherever. He was probably living there at the time of the conquest. Better not go into hiding. As I said, whatever's gonna get it first. Damn it, man! You drunk. But look at you. Why aren't you the commander? You are the commander of India. Even though I hate your guts, but clearly you are the member of the Bolshevik Sabha, and a very great one at that. Up on the tolerance, so foreigners and people of different faiths respect me more. And up on the melee techniques. And improve the capes. Which reminds me, I didn't do this last time. All this good stuff now. Oh, the nomads beat us to it, so... Yeah, the nomads took over Zoroastrian lands, where some of them converted or have different cultures. Oh, wait a minute, did I see this right? French Zoroastrians. I'm sure they'll settle there one day, the nomads. I'm going straight to hell for this. Alright, they got my sister. So they won't call me Kinslayer. So now you're the heir. That's because you got the blood of the Seljuk with you, along with all the others. That's the reason why I have to raise you personally. I won't kill you. You'll be under my protection. Huh. Yeah, go to the Heavenly Order. Even though she doesn't believe in that stuff. At least Daddy didn't know. But he doesn't like me at the fact that I'm Taoist and have sympathy for Mazdan religions. It's a wonder how I said it's going to be a Buddhist century, and yet he's a Buddhist himself. One would think he must have prophesized or predicted this. And he would say that Buddhism would play an important role in that part of the world. When do I send it again? In another year. Because I need to get rid of all this money, like what the hell am I going to do with all that? Man, they keep going after you, but you keep on winning in your defensive wars. And you get all that good war reparation money. Company of the Hat. Tributary state of Chaldea. Oh yeah, you're a terrible person. For once I'm gonna burn you. I'm just basically setting the stage for future generations of this century. Oops, wrong one. It's still in the works. Great Roads is finished. give me him. Who's he? Mm-hmm. Well, you're definitely going on the route for Marshall in about 2 years. What in Orthodox Uprising? Actually, that's for that area. Oh. Yeah, they can't handle those numbers. It's huge. They can't crush this rebellion. That's the reason why you exist. It's all up to you to try to expand into the West Syria and the coast. Duchy of Tripoli, all yours. You had a great Raja. Excuse me. Woo. Sorry about that. We'll be done this November. Oh, Zoroastrian independent states just broke off. You know, all kinds. Yeah, it's a scramble for it. How you doing? Been severely injured. But you are winning. Just be friends. Just fellow colleagues. When is your birthday? I never... 18th of May. Can you tell me to find an apprentice? Okay. Guess the doctor of philosophy, this man. Even though he kind of makes himself look like a sadhu. Amirate of Zabulistan. Finally, this will go to the Seljuk. Hey, wait a minute. You're casteless. But you're a Hindu. I'm sure they'll pick up Kshatriya one day. All yours, this city. As you continue to build more ships there. Because now we can have up to 49 ships. So that's close to 5,000 men that can be sent to Serbia, if need be. What the hell, I gave you Zabulistan and you destroy it? Very odd of you. Oh well. Here's the money. Why am I even thinking of this idea? For a future site of a Buddhist temple? How about in Cyprus, where no raider can disturb it? That's only if we have to fight a holy war. Oh Lord. Now Greece is at war, a Greek holy war for Ragusa. And they are strong. Oh boy. But again, it's just for Ragusa, just this piece of it. I mean, sure, it's the your part of Serbia. But, it's kind of troubling. Revolt, League Independence War. Them. Okay, we'll put a stop to it here so they will contribute to the Serbs. Well, again, it's ruled by Alans, but I still call them Serbs just because of habit of by nationality rather than who by ethnic, I mean, ethnicity who rules there in actuality. But there's still Serbian Buddhists and a rare Bosnian Buddhist that lives in that region. All of a sudden, India is interested in the Balkans, only because we do have connections to the coast then. And if we were Buddhist, then we can intervene and help them out. I mean, sure, I could do that now, but I would rather have my daughter do it. Not daughter, niece! I ain't got no children. That's my sister's children. Oh, yeah. But don't you worry, since I'm a very wise man, I will continue to raise you as all the way. One would think it's the easiest thing in the world for me just to go out and retire as a ascetic. Like, just be a Hindu ascetic and then retire. But I have that possessed trait, which is going to prevent me from doing so. We got her. Now the island is Buddhist again. Now just stay strong. Greece may be powerful, but can't assassinate her right now. But she's currently suffering from the gout. And the others club-footed. Tell you what. Move to position there. Crusade for Serbia. Oh no. This is the end of Buddhist Serbia. Now there's an Orthodox revolt. As it says, the Serbian lands have long been under the rule of the barbaric heathen king Atom of Serbia. It's only a matter of time before we fall under the Christian onslaught. Again, this is them saying that. You know, France here may get involved. In fact, they are. Oh man, this is the end. Hence the reason why I said further expansion through Anatolia, then all the way to Macedonia. Just like Alexander the Great's conquest, but in reverse. I can only pray for you, but there's hardly other, free Buddhists out there. I mean, they ain't gonna be enough. They probably got their hands full and whatnot. But the only best I can give you is just money. Egypt won't get involved, but they are winning in their defense. Oh, nice knowing you, Buddhist Serbia. I'm sure they're all going to be living in the steppes now. Or what's left of Glesievonia. And that region. That's what's going to be left of them. I'm just only positioning my retinue there, you know, for future reference. And surely, intervention in Serbia is now considered impossible because they've launched a crusade there, which is they're guaranteed to win. Because all of Europe would be raining down on them. So, I mean, once they took it, it's like it's just going to be this part. I mean, it'll be a huge gain for the Catholics, and they'll be reduced by only having this, that, and these two. That's what's going to be left of them. And I guess we can only help out what's left of the remaining Buddhists in that part of Europe. I don't know. Probably get a guy who has a claimant to there and bring that kingdom back. I could see that happening in the future. Now Ronnie is showing much petty cruelty towards others. She should be more ambitious. And she is. Good. Yeah, they're getting overrun sooner or later by both Greece and the Catholics. Oh, I also forgot. This piece is also belonging to Serbia. So we're actually kind of closer than you think. Now that we thought about it. Hey, Rack, what you doing? Oh, some of you have joined up in the defense. Although I think it'll be too late. Look at that! Definitely too late. That's total defeat for the Buddhists of Europe. That means they'll establish the Kingdom of Crusader Serbia. Orthodox rebels took it over. Ain't gonna last long now. Alright. Sultanate of Syria is ours. You, my good friend, you will clean up the mess. And just take them all back and did your wars, whatever you can. Just remember, it's the lower cities that need shipbuilding. And now it's Shia Jihad for Egypt. It's like a freaking world war over there. Egyptian and Serbian fronts. Well, now we just had a recent interest in Serbia, even though it's a fallen kingdom at this point. But I don't imagine Indian presence in Serbia. I only wanted to expand as far as Macedonia, or just basically all of Greece and Buddhist is what I want. Serbia should be independent unless circumstances mandated where it should be under Indian control. But that's probably like a century away of doing such a plan. Oh, and these guys are independent, and hey, not a member of a defense pact against us. So, which means, well, we can't go over there and declare holy war. Because we're Taoists! Well, once she turns 16, then I gotta find ways to get myself killed. Unless there's a nearby epidemic. Not anywhere in Imperial borders. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get myself sick. And once I get sick, refuse treatment. No, thank you. I have other plans for myself. Tell me the secrets throughout the world again. I got bad intrigue advice. Oh yeah, they're getting occupied all over. It's gonna be over very soon. And you just barely got there, contributing to the defense of your Buddhist brothers. So, again, once they took it, then I guess you guys are probably going to be our best bet to bring it back to prominence. Or you perhaps make a tributary out of you once you're independent. Since Serbia's lost, and I guess we'll have something for you. Jihad fails. And now Iraqi troops are there. Again, too late. You cannot beat the superior numbers. You can retake holdings, but you're not going to beat the armies. Both the jihads fail. Yeah, they got it all. It's all over now. It is Vlastimir, the protector of Serbia. That's what they call him. As he's the Crusader King there. They took it all over now as Greece took Ragusa. It also means the Republic of Ragusa is no more. Because it was a holy war. Now all that's left is Verbosna. Galicia Vonea, where's your king? Atom is still the king, but he holds no holding. So he's a man of no country right now. But now he's decided to live there. Well, to be fair, there was a Serbian vassal there, but he's not on right now. So he doesn't have those claims to Serbia anymore, unless there's any Buddhists out there that want it. Then we can invite you and maybe we'll fight against them for you. In fact, give it a shot. You, young man, you're a healthy one. So they all fled to the steppes. Come here. Got something for you. Oh, by the way, we forgot about this area. In that part of Georgia. They got good ships. Not enough. Is there any way we can press that claim to get you your Serbia back, even though we weren't the ruler? But still. It's a weak claim. You just have to wait until, something erupts over there. All these guys and you ain't doing too well. Oh, and we forgot about that part. Forgot about those people. Even though they never held a claim to that kingdom, but they're isolated right now. They're vulnerable. So whenever that time comes, if I see that weak claim that could be pressed that says Kingdom of Serbia, do it. Get it back. Hey, can we invite you here? Have the power to press your claim. To what? Galicia or Serbia? Either or. Let's bring you here. Yes, we can. I believe you were the... No. That's him who was the previous ruler, but he doesn't have a claim to it anymore, so he can't get it back. But we can. Again, we're not Buddhists, but we're putting you here because we do not want to, Good lord, what happened to your dungeons? Slain, murdered. Yeah, you sure got quite a family history. Some of it dated back in the steppes before y'all settled into Serbian lands. Again, there's no defensive pact against us, so it's free reign here. So, how many ships can we send? 64. We could send a whole retinue there on one trip, land over there, and then we could send another. And we'll bring up the armies of the Middle East and Persia to defend the Syrian front. And if need be, we could send a couple of more ships, and that's on Khorasan, mind you. For even more ships, of course. Wait a minute. That would be 2 trips as well. Oh, okay. We got it now. I get it now. We're gonna get these Alans, their Serbia back. And just hope that Verbosna holds. Just, well, actually, it's gonna merge in with them, so it just becomes one and the same. It's a bit of a gamble, and yet this is coming from a Taoist who will... Okay, we'll do 2 things. And she will be coming of age in 2 years. 1208. Let's hold a grand debate first, which will be doing double duty. So again, we're against a man who has the Iron Mask of St. George. So he has damage against religious enemies, so that'll definitely put a hurt on us. And a Greek Crusader Lance. And he's got the skull of St. Joseph. Again, if I ever take it away from him somehow in a battle, then there's no way to use him because I'm not a Christian. As I said, well, I'm going to give your prince your Serbia back, and should you ever pass, then Serbia and Glesivornia will be one again. Just to show that India will not abandon your Serbia. For them, they felt it will be forever Catholic. But no, we're going to give them back. But remember, he will get this county and the kingdom, but all of his vassals would remain Catholic, so... Once you get your kingdom, I'll start sending money to you. Got it. Never thought we would do this type of war. It's not for India's sake, it's for Serbia's sake. Buddhist Serbia must return. We're all going there. You'll be next in line. Trim it a bit. That's the reason why we need more ships. And the armies of Syria and Iraq will go to Aleppo. Just to, just to pick off any of their forces that might be marching down this way. Or they're going to come in by ship. I mean, they do have enough ships to send their entire army across to here if need be. Alright, a Muslim minority, which we kind of left them alone. You just be there too. Simply for the sake of it. We're gonna right that wrong. What is York? The Duke of York? Huh. They seceded from Chaldea. Well, to be fair, they were far from separated, so they claimed independence. So Philistia, or Jerusalem, whatever it's called, has been split off from Empire of Chaldea. Well, he's actually the holder of Philistia. So actually, this part's seceded, but Jerusalem remains in Greek hands. Leave me alone. I don't want your sympathies. I still didn't get the president. Damn it. I just want it in my life soon, so So now Rani can begin her reign. And she will be a Buddhist. Yeah, they're waiting for us. But it's plains, no mountains. I thought there was mountains. No, this area is mountains. This one is plain. Let me see the commanders. Who's good at what? We got the duelist. He's got Way of the Dragon. We got some pretty good commanders. Of many mixed backgrounds. Well, time to do something stupid. We're gonna do an amphibious assault. And then once it's successful, get the Iraqi and have him as a siege leader. Yeah, that's the reason. This area is not mountainous. These areas are. One thing's for certain, Navrani. Be patient. Because I'm out of patience. A warlock, huh? We'll put you out of your misery, you lunatic. You old loony. The grand debate's beginning. Okay, now get the Iraqi and begin the siege. Now I hear the voice of Duke Ludwig of Harlanger, Ireland, somewhere. Countess, you clearly know that the truth in our divine conscience. Why are we having this conversation? I'm sure this was just a misunderstanding, as I have a high diplomacy skill. Get the rest. Go pick them up. Oh wow. Received a long, heartfelt letter from where it contains beautiful metaphors about how important I expressed with an eager earnest I seldom my friend before. I wonder what prompted this. She must really care about me. What is that, a sway tactic? Oh, they hired mercenaries. Put a stop to it. Get back to your position. We've stopped them before there were even a difference. At least for now, until reinforcements arrive. Alright, get on board. And this is the... Excuse me. And this is the first time that elephants will step foot into Serbia and Europe since the days of Hannibal. Hannibal Barca, when he brought his elephants over to the Alps. Hey, Father. I know you're having cancer and you're depressed. Feel sorry about you. Also, I did not pay attention who won the grand debate. I just assumed it was me. Then again, that's my ego talking. Oh, shoot! They hired more mercenaries as the other one's been driven. Who's good at defending? You, because you're strategist. We have two siege leaders. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got the one who's way to the dome. Okay, he's better at leaning center. I'll step aside. Put myself here. And you'll be there, even though you just lost your eye recently. So stay strong. We have the advantage of the hills. And reinforcements have to arrive soon, so... be led by Norani. And this man... Oh, there is a defender, but... I don't know about this, because she may be brave, but... Brave defender? I have to think about it. Well, I get the JNN, so... Should I sacrifice? No. Strategist is just as good. And battlefield terrain master, so she knows the way around the hills of Rashka, I hope. We can cut them off. All right. So we're landing our troops there, and we will cut off against these new mercenary reinforcements. That's not mercenary. That's a holy order. Come on, hurry. Battle's about to start. Well, I don't know what's going to happen, so you may want to slow down a bit. Come on. Start the battle on the 23rd in Zeta. It's because it's already started for us. We cut them off. Haha. Just in time. These two simultaneous battles will be sure to win us the war. Our first experience of the Indian Expeditionary Force. Zeta is won. Stay there. %75 war score. Now begin the siege. As the winter is gone, and you will reinforce the siege. Excellent! For once, it makes me feel proud that we're all part of the Indian army. Even though you're just the retinues, and not some slackers from the temple retinue or whatnot. So they can't attack us now, as we will be taking all these areas. You know what, Assaulter? We're retinues. You can recharge them. Recharge, reinforce. Use your words, man. One more should do. 100% war score. Buddhist Serbia is back. But now, you gotta deal with the problem of these Catholic vassals that you gotta expel them. But we will remain. These ships can return. Our retinues will remain if necessary. You know, sounds like a bad idea from a supply standpoint. And the fact that we're not Buddhist. Unless I could just say, just screw it, and personally adopt Hinduism, then become Buddhist in turn, rather than wait for her, because by next year, as she has become brave, she can hold her own. And I hope she becomes brawny or honest, either of the two. So let me send you some money. Well, it's going to take a while. You're a shrewd-minded person, and you have a military background, unlike your father, who's a religious man. But you have a martial background, so you'll definitely be useful in the future. Let me skip you a time until then. Okay, after skipping a bit of a time, I gave him this amount of money. And also, I want to buy a favor for him, so that'll be an additional 400. No need for swaying tactics or send him some alcohol to drink. It's just whatever help you need, we will be there for you. Okay? You got it, pal? But should you ever get into any holy wars, or if they refuse what the? Oh, wait, mercenaries. They'll be disbanded in a moment. We just finished a war, mind you. Ah. So don't worry. You'll have them kicked out, and we will support you by any means. And now I'm zealous. That can't be good. That means I can't be Jain or switch a different faith, which actually you can. There is another way. Remember, I am more willing to become Buddhist. I know she will, once her reign begins. Yeah, you owe me a favor, in which, whatever favor that I need, so just do whatever it takes, okay? Just build your army up, use that good amount of money for whatever you need. All you gotta do is just revoke the titles. Apparently our supply limit's not going down for retinue, so it's fine. We forgot about these guys the entire time, but well, it's too late for that now. Some black troops disband. Anyways, just keep building the navy. Oh. What's going on? Oh, intervening on somebody's holy war. It's you I'm referring to. Atom, the former king of Serbia, needs our help again. Our help, your help. Let me send you a couple. But do not worry, you got your big Kagan brother backing you up. But they're in the middle of defending themselves now. So, yeah, you got your hands full. And it's for that region. I'll send you even more conflicting interest. Okay. I think we have to bring the Navy back here. Just to, go pick them up. I don't think there's a reason for us to be over there. Syrian Holy War for Gully against the Duke of York. Okay, get the rest of me back here. Head to Zeta. But remember, if I see any indication of holy wars or refused revocation, we'll help you out. Whatever it takes, even if it's against mighty Greece. In which I think I have an idea for the next invasion, once Narani's rule begin. Even though it may be premature, in terms of distance-wise. And you gotta wait for the threat level to go down, of course. Go pick up the rest. Got yourself some mercenaries. Good on you. Nobody's touched them yet. Yeah, trap zone. It's too bad Serbia lost the Republic of Ragusa. Right, come on home. CK2 prospers. We're spending big money on it for another holding. Make this a temple. Guys. So remember, next time, do not let Buddhist Serbia fall by any means. We will be there for them, no matter what. Even if I have to make a premature conversion to Buddhism and support them. So just keep an eye out on the Balkans now, more than our own empire. Oh hey, what are you doing down here? Where are you going? Where's the Jerba? Oh, so that's where you're from. And Narani has just finished her education. Good. I'll have her looked up in a moment, it's just... I got my priorities. Why haven't you found the time to revoke everybody, the little ones? Maybe I should have done that as well. So I guess now what's my fault, huh? Just want to get ready and end my life soon enough. Aha! Now I'm no longer zealous. Thanks to my sympathies for Zoroastrians. That's why I have that old Zoroastrian friend. Is he still... Yeah, he's still alive. He's 73. The old bastard. Romania split off from Italy. Latin Holy War for Bosnia, so Bosnia has fallen. Well, this still remains. Yeah, they're just picking up the pieces. I'll make you ambitious as well. Ooh. Father still alive? Depressed? Cancer? He's gonna pass very soon. I just know it. keep an eye out. Because they are wasting all that good money. Oh, keep it up. And where are you going? Volga, Bulgaria. They've been splitting off from you. Now we got another who wants Sistan. Why are they still around? Oh, shit. Do not forget. More ships, more troops you can send to European fronts where Buddhists live. No. It took a piece of that. I'm sure sooner or later there's going to be a rebellion. Hey, wait a second. Regimental grounds. See, we can assassinate this guy, so at least he can get a piece of land himself. Take out the former Crusader king. Which means I gotta get rid of that man. By any means. By antagonizing, or someone to assassinate him. Which I will send my spy master to the... Buddhists must rule the land again. Yazidi leaflets. Burn them. Go down to the market. Haven't done scrying in a while. I don't know what will happen to me. I see strange patterns. Oh, wait. A bunch of triangles. Damnation! This is clearly a bad omen. What was that, Raiders? No, it's heavy spies. Now you're in their capital. I gained a temple. Ha! That one I was building currently in construction. Put this back into cause it doesn't have very much of holdings. Why is Kamashlo independent? Anyways, here's the Raja Muda. We'll end this episode by the beginning of next year. As I'm still stressed. Surprised I haven't died of severe stress yet. Why haven't you accepted? Fools. No, Bosnia is under Latin Empire control. Despite the fact their kingdoms apart. Where'd you get that money? I didn't send you. Yeah, the war's turning around in the favor of Atom. Huh? It has come to my attention that I am the leader of the plot to kill Duke Vlastimir to protect. I find this most fascinating. I bet that others would too. I suspect you wish to keep this a secret, but science comes at a price. Why on earth would you do that? Don't have a choice. I got the money. I'll take the repercussions. And you got rid of one of the old books, huh? When you lose one, you gain one. If possible, split. They hasn't occurred in the displeasure of the Pope due to the rector's behavior. A faction within the university has hence decided to leave and seek support of foundation of a more agreeable center. Their leader now seeks some official support. Let's see if they make it. Which I guess we'll find out in the next episode for that little university-related event. Vlastimir, you are an infidel. And also you are a commander of Serbia who, yes, they're spreading vicious rumors about you. Which hopefully it'll be case enough for you to drop dead. You're forsaking the word of the Heavenly Order. You're the most disgraceful Duke. He's furious. The most disgraceful Crusader King. And here's my rival. Who made her ambitious. And she's a better warrior than my heir. Then again, I can't choose heirs. Because none of them are my children. Didn't get her just. Well, anyways. We'll stop here on this episode. In this new decade. Because after the first part of the 1200s, Serbia was conquered by the Crusaders. And then we brought them back, but they're not quite restored to the former glory for the Buddhist Kingdom of Serbia, as ran by the Alan people. But keep the faith. Because one thing's for certain in the next episode. I'm gonna have to get rid of myself. Have to get rid of myself. What kind of words are you using? But anyways, Narani will be the new Samarajni Chakravartin of India, first of her kind. And subsequently, she will have to convert from Hinduism to Buddhism, because we said that Buddhism will dominate Indian politics. And not just in the empire, but out there, in other areas where it's needed. Even though it would kind of make them feel like Bulgaria is becoming more and more isolated. Especially by the more powerful tribal kingdom of Sweden. Which nobody could stop that. If should they ever go feudal, then that'll be the last mistake they'll ever made. Well, As I said, we just gotta protect Serbia at all costs, even though I thought the other war would be tributary, but we're not bordered with them. We're too far away from it now. So, something's got to change for the next episode of Chola, for the soon-to-be Buddhist Empire of India, because, as I said, Buddhism will play a role in this one for this decade and the next for throughout many centuries, as well as further our expansion to eventually we'll try to get to Greece. Serbia will remain independent because that's not part of my ambition goal. My goal is to go through Anatolia, Greece, Paris, all that. Just go as far as that. And that's that. Unless my vassals expand otherwise. I don't know, maybe Egypt. For other places to expand. So we hope you enjoyed this episode on our first ever European expedition just to bring Serbia back to being a Buddhist kingdom as it remains should be. And the rest of these people should be enlightened. And should they ever declare holy wars to expand elsewhere, we would assist them. Just give them financial and military support, whatever we can. Don't worry about the nomads, they can hold their own. So we'll see you in the next one. Until then, so long for now.